All right. It says I'm live. I haven't been live in a while on my own channel, so I thought I'd give it a go and see how long it lasts. I don't have, as usual, lately, I don't have very good signal. So I'm going to sit behind the camera, which I think works out better anyway, so I can watch the rods. And right now, the current is incoming, and it seems to be pretty hefty. Art, hello. CVA, thank you so much. It's been a heck of a day. Yesterday was a horrible day. I feel like my planets are not aligning. But it's all right. I had to go to get my brakes done this morning. And even though it was expensive, it was just a much better experience than I had the first time at another place. So all is good in the hood. Mike's fishing home. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Catch a PB. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Um, Last year I did catch this time of year. Actually, it was my stream last year. I did catch a channel cat. I did not know that's what it was at the time. Uh, it wasn't until after I realized that it was a channel cat. So there is potential. There is potential. Dave, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. Catmandu Outdoors. Happy birthday. Thank you. I don't even care if I catch a big one. I just have to catch something. Um, it's just obviously it's more fun if you're catching. But I'll tell you who is hot out here. I'm trying to keep my phone in the shade. My signal is crappy as usual. So I'm not sitting in front of the camera because I'm expecting it's going to be glitchy. And that's annoying. I'm actually sitting in a little bit of a different spot because my usual bank spot here is pretty well overgrown. And since I had the experience of the snake deciding to park up next to my chair the last time I was here, I decided to come down out of the grass. We'll see how that works out for me. And right now, when I pulled up, the news team was here, DNR's here, and I thought, oh, good God, I hope they didn't discover a body or something. I just want to go fishing. I know that's horrible. But apparently there was a boater that hit one of the bridge pilings over here. Michelle, thank you so much. You'll be happy to know I actually ate a sandwich before I came out here. Thank goodness. And I did bring water without the coffee in it. Right now I'm drinking water with coffee, but I did bring water without coffee. Did have a sandwich. I stopped and got myself some eel and one of those oatmeal cookie pies for my birthday. I ate that on the way up. I kind of actually like this right here, this little opening. This is where I end up, when I catch a fish, it seems like most often this is where I end up having to reel it in anyway. And since it's open and not so full of grass, I'm hoping it'll be a little easier. I'm learning. It takes a while. JTC, hello. Um, so I do have my purple umbrella up over, hopefully shading this phone a little bit. So we'll see what happens. It may not be a very long live. Again, the signal, I have 2 bars. I'm pretty sure that it would be laggy if I was sitting in front of it or if I get up and go in front of it. We'll see what the heat does because I took it out of the case, but whew, yeah, I'll tell you, it is humid. And I came late day, which I think is a blessing. I am on incoming tide. I actually didn't check the tide just before I got here, but I know when I was still in town, it was just at the bottom of low tide. So hopefully I'm somewhat into the incoming tide now, which I feel is better. Because a lot of times I'll come out here either in the falling tide or the incoming tide, and it's usually 2 or so hours before any bites happen. So the boat recovery, I don't know a whole lot about it, but the news team was down here for it. I don't know if the person, I think they recovered the boat. Um, I don't know if anybody got injured or not. I don't know the story there, but P&B, thank you so much. JR, hello, hello, thank you so much. 53. 53. Maybe if I chant that, I'll get a 53 pounder today. 53, 53. I honestly don't feel like I'm 53, but I mean, sometimes I do. It's just another day. Just another number. I went out last night to fish. It was kind of interesting. I was actually all by myself down there. It was really quiet. Nobody really came in, and I had the fireworks. You could see the sky lighting up every time the fireworks went off and stuff. But man, the bugs are just eating me alive. And I got actually a welt on my leg, which I'm hoping isn't a spider bite. But I'll just add that to my repertoire with my gar toe. My snaking experience. I might as well have a spider bite too. I could have put, well, I left it at 3 rods out here. I think that works out pretty well. I could go 4, but yeah, I'm happy with the 3. And it actually fits in the screen pretty well. So the bridge is, well, you can see it to the right. I didn't actually think it was in the screen, but it is. So the bridge is to the right. And I'm on the far left of where I normally, I'm usually further up back on the bank. So now I'm actually right up front and center for the most part. But the current is flowing pretty heavily, and I have a live bait on, and then I have an eel and a bluegill head. But and I've got 4 ounces of weight on each one of those, and it still swept it pretty much to the right. So we'll see what happens with that. Brandon, hello. Catfishing dreams. Love it. Always love it. Oh gosh, thank God I have Monday and Tuesdays off. I told them do not call me. Last week I worked. I think it was last week or the week before. I ended up going in on one of my days off, which was great for the overtime. But gosh, the downtime. I just need some downtime. And unfortunately, for some reason, I became a night owl. And like last night was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, good God. And then I had to get up for my car appointment this morning, which I thought was yesterday. Actually, it was yesterday. The guy scheduled me for yesterday, and they were closed. And then he never called me to tell me, and then he never rescheduled me. So luckily, they got me in today, and I got that all taken care of. Bada bing, bada boom. One last thing on my to-do list. And I just thought, what the heck? I'm going to spend the rest of my afternoon just kicking back. I've been wanting to get on the live stream. I haven't done it in a while. And just see. Thank you very much for coming in. Hey, hey, hey. So I just wanted to pop up and say, hey, I'm still alive. Still here. Our one tennis for life. I miss you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I wish you would just go live more. Just being in those streams and enjoying that. And I know everybody in the world has so much going on. Wildcat Riggs, hello. That's awesome. Happy womb. I almost can't say it. I'm going to say excavation. I can't see my screen very well. Or, yep. That's awesome. Dragonfire. Hello, hello. I wish my phone would come back to the bright. I turned it off and turned it back on because that's how it usually will come back to its normal brightness at that point, but it didn't. And so, because it's hot and sunny, and even with my fabulous sunshade, um, it still just doesn't seem to want to come back. I'm just going to give you a little tilt, maybe. Oh, nope. I want to go this way. Watch, I'm going to do this and then the light's going to go off. So there's my shade. There's the land up there somewhere. That's the landing I'm usually on. So now I'm down here in the hole. And if I'm lagging, that was probably horrible. So my bad. I keep forgetting about that. We'll put you back over here. Yeah, I know. You guys are wicked uncool. What's going on with that? As I would say to Josh, you suck. But I get it. I mean, life changes. We all are doing different things for different reasons. So, me, myself, as I say every time, I just don't have the time anymore. Um, I work my day job usually until 6 at night. And then sometimes I'll do the part-time gig after that until about 9 o'clock at night. And then I get home and I jump into the bed. And that's when I really pull up the YouTube thing and try to check stuff out. So I just don't have enough time in the day to go catch everybody's stuff. Today I had a little bit of downtime, so I went and visited some channels that I hadn't been to in a while, which was awesome. People are really coming a long way with their video footage. Art always does a great job with videos, by the way. If you guys have not checked out some of Art's videos, he does a nice job putting those together. But people have really, really come a long way with them. And I see a lot of nice transitions. And I'm not a videographer by any means, but I love how they incorporate a lot of different things in their videos. So they're really worth watching. And especially when you don't have enough time to hang out in a live stream. It's nice just to kind of kick back and watch a video and chill. So I enjoyed that today while I was having break work done, and I caught up on at least 3 people out of the 7,000 people I follow. But it's a start. And Wildcat, that's a new name to my channel. So I appreciate you coming in. Yep, the big 40 plus 13. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's like me out here. For some reason, and I don't know what the change was. Maybe because I upgraded my plan to the 5G. That seems to be when everything went downhill from there. I don't get the service, and I up in New Hampshire, Verizon was the hot ticket, but down here, I think it's really more the AT&T or whatever. So not AT&T. What did I want to say? Is that right? Who am I trying to think of? Who's that? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I almost thought that line was going, my middle one. Is it AT&T? Why? I'm stuck on that now. Who's that other service provider? If it's not Verizon, it's not. Yeah, AT&T, I think. But anywho. So it's tough. And then we've been experiencing a lot of people are out fishing, and a lot of people, like I've been here a couple of times, and I've actually had people on this bank fishing, or there was a truck with a trailer that ran all the way across my bank, so I couldn't fish at all. Sunfish King, Down East Tackle. Oh, perfect. That I'm familiar with, Down East Tackle. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna make sure I am sub to you because, as I said, it's a new name, and I haven't been in the live stream as much lately, so kind of missing out. I'm just gonna go twist a line up here real quick. I apologize for the lag if there is any. I'm sure we'll find out here in a second. Slackline is all right, but T-Mobile. Jeez, I haven't heard that in forever. Yeah, I wonder how that works. Yeah, T-Mobile. My mother's trying to change her service. She wanted to go to Verizon. I said, "Don't do it. Don't do it." I mean, it's great if you're just making a phone call, but if you're trying to do anything else, you're not gonna have any service. Uh, Spicy chicken video. Nice. Let's see what I'm missing. Anything up here? So, though I did fill my water, which I actually probably should switch to drink my water. Drink your water, people. Drink your water. My mother went to the ER a few days back and had to spend an overnight there. She was on the floor, laying on the floor, not feeling very well in her bedroom, and apparently it turned out that she was dehydrated. So she's trying desperately to stay hydrated, but it takes a while. If you don't drink a lot of water to begin with, you'll pee a lot in the beginning because, and it's true that your cells are going to take that much time to start absorbing all that water and to replenish them. So it does take time. And water just is so boring without coffee in it. Johnny Small Pepper, I don't know why, but that your video, and I went back. I must have watched that thing 3 times anyway. I went to your channel recently to make sure I wasn't missing anything, and I watched your video of you sitting in the rain, and oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. He's sitting in the rain and eating hot peppers, an assortment of hot peppers at that. But it was just the idea of just sitting out there in the rain and loving life. I just thought that was the greatest thing ever. I was going to leave another comment, but I was like, yeah, I've already commented on that. I'll just watch it. Sunfish King, another great channel. You guys don't, I mean, you all know each other. All been in the same streams for the most part, so many great channels out there, and always new ones coming up too. So I'm not gonna lie, when I was stopped to get my bait, they carry the Mad Cats. I've got Mad Cats out here in my middle pole's my Mad Cats rod. I'm especially fond of it because my friends, Tom Owens, LG Bass, and Aaron, Catfish Regulators, gifted me that rod. Actually, all my rods that are out front have been gifted to me. And that one's especially it's purple. It's pink. But it's pink, but it's purple to me. It's got the purple handle. It's just, I love that rod. And they have a brand new one out, and the cork handle part is, I believe it's got actually green in there, and it is stunning. So when I went to go get my eel, they carry Mad Cats in there, but they didn't have that one. But man, I Google them every time. They had these that I have, and they had a couple other ones. They actually have several white ones I didn't realize. They had the White Ghost I knew, the Patriot James I knew, and then there was one other one, and I really liked the handle on it, but it was white as well. It was pretty cool. Perhaps if I was on a body of water catching mega fish all the time, I would warrant myself a new one. But the rods I have work perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Want to be outdoors. I love that name because I always want to be outdoors. Always. Even when it's raining. Yesterday, it was downpouring. We had thunder and lightning, and whoo, the winds whipped up. It was quite the freaking storm that rolled through. And I was desperately trying to get all my gear in the car because come hell or high water, I was going fishing. I wanted to go catch bait. And I was prepared. I'm like, I'm getting in the car, but I didn't make it. I got home and I left my phone and I left everything in the car because I was just going to run in the house and grab what I needed. And then I was going to go sit under the bridge for a while and do what I do and wait out the storm or whatever. And I got trapped in the house because it was just so bad. I was like, I am not gonna. My mother says, "Would you like to use my umbrella?" No. That lightning was gnarly. The rain, I mean, it was raining upside down. It was crazy. The rain was going up and sideways, and it was crazy. Like, nope, I'm gonna hold out right here. I'm gonna eat some macaroni salad. Hopefully, live another day. There's Tom. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to me. Hunting and stuff with J&J. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. We can do it today. We can do it. Come on. Actually, I'm very anxious for the sun just to go down, but it's pretty high in the sky right at the moment. Pretty high in the sky. And honestly, when the sun went down the other night, it didn't do any good at all. It was so stifling hot. Welcome to the South. Come on down. I'm from the north. If you guys didn't know, I'm from the north. I'm up where there's actually snow. Well, maybe not right now. Ah. Oh, ooh, we might get something. We might have got something. I just saw that tug on that right pole. Slack line. Ooh. Oh, it's not a go. It's not a go. It's not a go. Oh, yeah, it's jumping. Holy smoke, that thing was yanking right out of the dang holder. Oh, yeah, that was a deal. Woo, I don't know if you guys could see that pole then, but holy smoke, I thought it was going over. I could fly. I couldn't let go. I had enough gar instances so far. I like it. It's been a lot. Let's see if we can get. Maybe not with the gar though. I liked it. Hit me again. Hit me again. Ooh. It's so hot. Like my shorts are like weird and falling off. I must have lost 50 pounds just sitting here in the sun. Whew. Oh my lordy. Christopher. I love it. My son Christopher actually called. He did not call me today, but he did call me yesterday. All right. Is that left one going to go now? Take it. Take them all. That was awesome. I love that. You know, I could feel it on there, and that must have been a big gar. That had to have been a big gar. He felt it. I mean, he tugged so hard and bent that pole right over. And of course, I pretty much knew, and I saw him flip up on the water over there. He was after that eel. I mean, I don't mind pulling them up. I think they're really cool. I just don't care to go to the ER again. I'm good. I'm good with all that. Here too. What, hot? Yeah. Oh gosh, I wish I could see my screen. It's so aggravating. Oh, I got my purple hearts. Thank you. Last year I sat out here with my mother. She asked me. I had the tent and everything out here, and she brought me balloons and chocolate cake. And I streamed though. I streamed for like 3 days. But I don't have that kind of time. No. Or energy, really. But it was fun. It was fun at the time. Oh, so the fishing must be tougher, huh? Slow going when they're spawning, right? I mean, it's possible here. You know, honestly, I should probably know that and follow it, but I don't because I just go fishing. I don't know. Oh, I do. R says, yeah, honestly, I couldn't have went fishing I could have went fishing 3 times over this weekend. Um, yeah, the heat, it's too much. And I agree. I mean, I thought about it myself. I'm like, you know what? It's just too hot. It's too hot to go fishing. Um, you want to be able to say, "Oh, I go fishing all the time, and I'm not a fair weather fisherman." But I'll tell you what, I'm a redhead and fair skin. And last year, I did come out a lot, and I got heat rash, probably even heat stroke because I've had that too. And that's not a good thing. That makes God, you want to talk about sick? Which reminds me, I should go grab that water. Yeah, the birthday week. Was it a week or was it a month? Because I feel like I celebrate. Well, to be honest, to be fair, I was born at 12:09 a.m. I should have been legit because I have red hair, white skin, blue eyes. I'm a firecracker. I have a firecracker attitude, and I really should have been the 4th of July baby. And so, in all my life, because most of the jobs you have, you get the 4th of July off. So, mom and I always would celebrate my birthday on the 4th. And generally, what we would do is go out for a Chinese dinner for my birthday every year when we were in New Hampshire, where the Chinese food is actually good. So, I don't like the food down here. I've mentioned that before. I don't like the food down here. I don't know what it is. Um, it's just I don't know. You would think a fast food joint is a fast food joint, whatever. But there's only a couple places I actually frequent. So Wendy's, yes, I love the salad there. Danny Stone says, hello, Danny, by the way. Hello. Spooling up rods for trout fishing, but I'm watching and listening. Thank you. Yeah, I miss the trout fishing. My first ex-husband and I well, that's actually where I really started the bass fishing early on was with my first ex-husband, but mostly we were after trout. But we would go to the dams and he would catch bass in there. Well, never anything really big. And then later on, I was out bass fishing and caught the bigger fish. So it's different here. However, I have actually experienced the big fish here, so I got pretty excited about that. And I really actually do enjoy the bass fishing so much. Um, I get discouraged, just like with anything. I get discouraged because everybody else is catching fish but me. But, you know, it is what it is. And I like that you don't get dirty bass fishing. I mean, you do if you pick up a fish, but it's not like you have to put worms on and you get dirt under your nails and all that stuff all the time. Driving home from work. Thank you, Chad. But listening. Well, I'm a non-stop chatty Cathy, so. So we just had a mega hit on that right rod, and that one right there. And I reeled down on it. I knew it was a gar, but I reeled down on it, and that pole bend was incredible. And the intense strength of that fish, I felt it right down to the core of that pole, right down into the handle. And I just was like, because I was just thinking, oh, I'm going to reel down, but then I had to hold on. I was like, hang on, we're going for a ride. That fish was mega feisty. It was awesome. I love that. You don't always have to reel the dang things in, or it doesn't always have to be, the mega fish, but, that's the stuff I love right there. That's intense. I want it to happen again. Do it again. Do it again. That's the addiction, right? What do they say? The tug is a drug. I'm sorry if I am missing comments. I'm still having a hard time, as always, reading the chat because my phone went dark, as always. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing any lag. I think if I stay out of the screen, it's okay. I don't know how it is when I was in the screen. If I was in the screen, when I went up to the pole, that's probably when you notice the lag. Whew. Just so y'all know. Whoop. I have an iced coffee sitting next to me, and I'm legitimately breaking out the water because apparently I need it. That's good if the gar are coming in. Hopefully I got here at a good time where I'm not having to sit for 4 hours before I get something good going on, You know. Good afternoon, Dale. Thank you so much for coming in. Matt, Daddy Duck, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in. Mike Cole. I ate I actually stopped and got myself one of those oatmeal cream pies, or oatmeal cream cookie. That's what I ate for my birthday. Are you going to come up and sing to me? I sang to you. Mike Costello. Hello, hello. I hope you're staying hydrated today out there working in the heat. Oh, my lordy. I mean, temperature-wise, it doesn't sound like a lot because it's like, last I checked, it was 89 degrees. But the humidity is like at about 110%. So it's insane. I just had a mega gar on the line, Michael, and that thing was. I didn't reel it in. Thank God it let go. But oh my lordy, that thing hit that. When I reeled down on it, and it just took it. It popped water over there, and that thing. I was still holding on to the bottom of the pole. I was like, good God, that was awesome. As nuisancey as those things are, that was awesome. Oh, every time I come out here, the dragonflies perch on top of my poles, and it perched right on top of that right pole. So I shall call that the lucky pole today. And I'm sure you can't see it because oh, he just moved off. I touched him, he flew off. Oh, he came back. So, DNR is still over here. The news team left. It is kind of funny. Every time I show up somewhere to go fishing, there seems to be some sort of rescue happening. But I'll have to find out what went down. But some boater apparently did run into the pillar of the bridge. So hopefully that person is okay. Person or people. They had to recover the boat out of the water. So the ambulance was here. So I don't know if they went away in the ambulance or what happened. Yeah, it is. It is some hot. Probably the Russians. Yeah, he was rushing right into the pillar. That's what happened there. I'm guessing he was Russian. I said go left, not right. Oh well. All right, Michael. Enjoy the afternoon. Big Slim, hello. I'm sorry I missed you. I am still having a hard time seeing the chat. Oh, I missed Catfish Regulators. Aaron, thank you so much for popping in. I'm scrolling back now. I don't know where I was, but Michael, I sang earlier. Daniel's Creations, I missed you coming in too. Hello, hello. Yeah, my screen's dark. Dark, dark, dark. And it's in the shade. I don't get it. I turned it off, turned it back on, and didn't come back to bright, so I suck. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I just got one the other night. I got my very first flathead out there fishing with Michael. So that was a PB for me. And we didn't weigh it. Just a little guy. Squirrels Magnets. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, Shirley T. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello, hello. Um, I need a surprise quest. I do. I don't know. I need something. I need an adventure. Um, I think I've been adventurous. I'm adventureless a little too long, but my cash flow right now is very low, and I'm just working like a dog trying to catch up, and I just keep getting more buried. Like I just had brake issues. I needed tires, and I honestly just can't work enough. So at some point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even going to go to work. I'm gonna go fishing. That's what happened today. I'm like, I could have done my side job, but it's my birthday. And I figured I'd just come out and try to enjoy the afternoon, but I'll tell you what, it's hotter than a two-peckered billy goat out here. And it's really not that much fun swimming in your own sweat, if we should be honest. The wind picks up and it makes me think something's happening over there. And the way my middle rod's, it actually leans a little more forward than the other two. So, like, what we got? What do we got? I think that's the one with the swimmer on it. But you know that game where you have to guess under which thing the thing is at or whatever it is, and they keep moving them around, and you have to guess which one. That's what I feel like I did with my poles, because as I cast it, I'm like, okay, I have to move this one over there and this one over here, and I forgot what bait's on what, but we do know rod number one over here to the right has the eel because I just reeled that one in. I'm pretty sure the live bait is what's on my Mad Cat's rod. And if that's the case, then the bluegill head is on the rod to the left. 3B Fishing. Hello, hello. All right, Johnny, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, smash my thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, you're in Conway right now, Matt? Yeah, I'm literally in Conway. Actually, a little bit. I'm a little ways from the center of town, because I'm up. You actually drive past Bucksport Marina, and I'm at Johanna Landing. So once you drive past the road that takes you down to Bucksport Marina, eventually you come to this bridge, and that's where I'm sitting at. Oh, you said a surprise guest, not a surprise quest. I lost my comments. Oh, there we go. Told you I couldn't see my chat very well. Yeah, sure. Hello. Thank you so much for popping in. Dallas, hello. Carolina Real Screamers. Hello, hello, hello. 23 fabulous people in the house. Appreciate you all so much. Yeah, Matt, if you want to come out this way, that would be absolutely awesome. Danimals 38. 38, 38. You know, you're as young as you feel, they say. Thank you for the happy birthdays, everybody. I appreciate that very much. And I am sorry I'm missing. I mean, I'm thinking I'm catching everybody now. Sometimes a little slow. But again, it's just really because that sun is beating down on this. Well, it's not beating down on the phone. It's in the shade, but it's still kind of hard to see. It goes dark. It goes dark. It goes very, very dark. Squirrel, your video is next on my list. Yeah, sure says. Whew. Goodness gracious. You know it's bad if I'm drinking water. Gosh, I think I should double up on that. It's all good though. Just needs a little vodka maybe in it. Vodka fishing. Nah, I think that would just be dangerous. Imagine that. Being so schnookered, you're staggering all over a snake-infested bank or the alligator friggin'. Nah, I'm thinking that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Probably wouldn't even take much, especially in the heat. Nina, hello. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope I catch something too. Anything. You made me think of the kayaking. I ran into somebody last night who asked me about my kayak rack and asked me if I kayaked, and we started talking about the kayaking down here. And I really definitely want to get my kayak. I still want to get my kayak in, and I actually considered it today as I was driving out here to go fishing. I said, maybe I should just rack that kayak and put it in the water, but I just gotta do it. And actually, if I do it here in Conway, a lot of people do down by the Riverwalk, put their boats in, and it looks really nice. I would like to run that water and just stroll down the river, but I'll tell you again, it is so freaking hot, and I can't even imagine being out there in the water without any shade. That's the other thing. And a lot of times people don't think of that. They're like, oh, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to get out there, put my boat in the water. No, you're going to pretty much fry. Straight to the point. Hello. Jamie, no, I just had an amazing garbite, though. It bent that pole over. I was actually hanging on for dear life at the bottom of that pole because I reeled down on it, and it did top water over here. But because I reeled down on it, and it took that bait. It was trying to get it. It was taking it. I got the eel on that one, so the eel doesn't come off that easy. And I went to go stand up to reel in, but I couldn't even do that. I had to hang on. I was like, what the heck? We're going for a ride. That thing was awesome. It was awesome. But thankfully it let go. It did let go. But it was an awesome fight right there for that second or two. Just do it already. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. I mean, first of all, I gotta do. My kayak is strapped to the wall in the garage that my brother has loaded with freaking I don't know what, and I don't know. I haven't. I gotta clean it out, make sure there's no killer spiders in there, and actually, it's a open kayak. It doesn't have the closed front on it. The kayak I left in New Hampshire, you actually had to slide your feet down into the cockpit area, and I don't have that now. I have a sit on top. They call it a sit on top, but it actually has the same depth as my other kayak. It just doesn't have the cover that covers your legs and your feet. I wouldn't want to go fishing in it. I would be concerned about the dang snakes wanting to crawl up into my boat to get my bait, so I'm good with that. And apparently the alligators are trying to eat people around here, or they are eating people around here these days. And the sharks, apparently there's a thing with the sharks too. I don't know if we had another attack, but I saw it on one of the Facebook streams, group things, and they were talking about the sharks and being careful. Oh, is that going to be another gar? Or are we going to bite? That was interesting. That rattled it. It didn't even snap back. It took it and rattled it. We might actually have fish, people. Oh, yeah. Oh, News 13 still out here. Interesting because before I was talking before, said either the guard just finding my eel or they just happen to be hanging out in that area. I don't know. Oh, my shade moved. Let's see. I'm gonna move you guys because my shade moved. My shade moved. You moved. All right, so dang, it's so annoying when I can't read the chat. Oh, there's Alicia. I was trying to read that name and it is so bad. I mean, I literally can't see that, and I'm sitting like right on top of the phone, but it's just either the glare or just the darkness itself. Super annoying. What's Mike Cole got to say there? All on. I don't even know. I can't read it because there's a glare right there. Top is what I got. I have no idea. Maybe I should try to get my glasses, see if that helps. Yeah, I mean, I probably do need glasses. So, yeah, you can make your remarks. It's my birthday. I'm old. I need glasses. I can't see. I can't hear. I can't walk, talk, and chew gum. And I can't fish worth a lick. Let's see if I even have glasses with me. I don't even know. All right, you're all in trouble now. First of all, let's see if the actual polarized sunglass lenses would work. That might even help. Oh Lord. I'll tell you, these polarized, I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but if you're out on the water, like when I was bass fishing, you could literally, with the polarized glasses, see in the water. It was pretty cool. No, that's too dark. I can't see anything. I'm going to switch to the old lady glasses. Hopefully I don't have to get up and run with them because they're just those magnifying glasses. I can see it now. Oh, wow. Mike, I've always had glasses. Yeah, I don't. I know some people just have that eyesight their whole life. And mine are getting worse and worse. So maybe I just have, like, what do they call that when you get that nasty whatever film over your eyes? I don't know. I can't afford to go to the doctor, so, and I don't have insurance. I haven't had a job with insurance, I don't think, in years. Because I work for a lot of smaller companies, so. My life, So, wouldn't that be interesting? Daddy Duck was talking about the fact that he's actually right here in town. And he may make a pop-up visit. I'm over here sweating like a banshee. A banshee. You know what a banshee is? I had to actually Google that because I always use that terminology. I'm like, what is a banshee? A banshee is a wailing witch. She's a witch and she wails and cries. That's a banshee. So I don't know if a banshee sweats, but if she does, I'm sweating just like one. Facts. It is harder than a two-peck billy goat over here, Alicia. I don't know how hard it is over where you are, but don't sit on the phone. Oh, Lord. Just get in the dang water. Oh, the kayak. Now I can read it. Mike Cole, the sit on top is what I got. Ah, all right. Now I can read it, and now I understand what you're talking about. The kayak. Isn't that funny? How things get, like that old game. When you tell a story at the beginning of the line, by the time it got to the end, it was all misconstrued. Yeah, that's pretty much how I read chat. And then we go from one subject to another or something like that so quickly, and there's a delay in the chat. So by the time somebody comes back with a comment, you're like, what are we talking about? I do. I forget. But now I gotcha. Now I'm on it. Whew. Do you go fishing in your kayak, Mike Cole? I'm trying to remember what you're. I don't see a lot about you with your adventures, so. I think I saw Ricky in the house. Timalina, thank you so much for the happy birthday. Alicia, I've actually missed you. I was just commenting the other day because I think I was in one or two of Dan's chats and hadn't seen you, so I had asked about you, not to Dan, but I just said, it was weird. I hadn't seen Alicia. Solo Texan. All right, Nina, thank you so much. I hope something happens. Of course, I'm not a sissy. I think it's hard to fish in the kayak unless you have a fishing kayak, of course. Then maybe it's not as hard. Those are expensive. Is that what you have? You have one that's already set up for fishing? Okay, Alicia. I wasn't sure if well, that's what I was thinking. I can see my reflection in the phone, and I am soaking wet. and sitting here with glasses on my face. Ooh, oh man, so sorry. I just belched on live stream in your ear, in your face. All right, I think it's gonna go down again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To the right, to the right, to the right. I think it kind of goes 3 gar catfish, 3 gar catfish. Or it might go 3 gar catfish, catfish. And no bites. No bite, no bite. Garfish, 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 catfish. No bite, no bite. Sorry, Michael. That's just payback for all the times when I'm on the phone with you and you belch in my ear. Oh, you did, Mike Cole? You pieced your own together? Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely do that. I have seen some really super nice. You got to go already, Tim? Is it my voice? Is it too annoying for you to stay in my chat? Is that what you're trying to say? But have a great day. I know it's because I'm not catching fish after fish. I'm sorry. I tried though. Um. Oh, you're working. Oh, that's a bug. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I forgot it's a work day. If I have it off, I think everybody has it off. Not all fish. No, Michael. Not all kayaks are fishing kayaks. Some are like strolling kayaks. They do have some nice ones though that are really actually set up for the fishing already and stuff, and they just have everything you need already in there. And I don't know if they did. I see one. I don't know. Just the way they arrange it so that everything's like right there where you need it. It's pretty nice. And they have the pedals so that you don't have to paddle to keep yourself in place, which I think is helpful. If you have the pedals, and you can paddle to the left or the right and kind of keep yourself in one particular place. These currents here run pretty strong. I can't even imagine trying to fish in a kayak in this water. I can't fish from the bank. How do I tell you where I am? I'm not sure. Um, it's called Johanna Landing, where I am, and if you, I'm trying to think of the name of. I'm trying to think of the name of the highway that brings you out here. Uh, hold on a second. We're going down again. I just got to pre-warn you though, Matt. When you come down here, I am sweaty Betty. Actually, get up with those glasses on my face. What do you know? I made it all the way down there and back without tripping over myself. Um, Woman Outdoors, hello. Yeah, it's Johanna is Yauhanna, and it's Johanna Landing. So if you were actually coming out towards Bucksport Marina, and you just keep on driving past all the roads that take you down to the marina, you eventually come to 2 bridges. The first bridge, you want to come over. Well, you'll see a road to the right, but you don't want to take that first one. You want to come across and then take the next right, which brings you down here to this landing that I'm on. Is it 701 maybe? I'm not sure. I'm terrible with directions. You don't want directions from me, I can tell you that. Did you go fishing? How was your camping, LB? The last time I was in your live stream, and the campfire and the dogs, your fire was going out. Light a flare. Next to the bridge, Michael, that's right. Just pick a bridge. Any bridge. Actually, if you came over this bridge, you'd probably see my little purple umbrella. Oh my goodness. All right, I got it. Give me a few minutes to finish up. Are you 30 minutes from where you are? Yeah. Because well, it's about 45 for me from my house. So 701. Yes. Thank you, Mike Costello. Didn't I say 701? That's what I said. I said it. I said I think. I am literally dripping. I mean, for real. I am soaking wet. My hair, my neck. I am dripping. Dripping. Dripping with excitement to get a fish. I don't know, Michael. It's a funny thing. I followed Michael out here about 10 times before I figured out how to get here. Or he dropped me a pin, and that's how I'd get here. And then eventually, I'm from New Hampshire. So legitimately, directions in New Hampshire are you take a left at the down tree. You go straight to the cows that are laying down in the pasture. And once you've passed that, you can take a right at the big red barn. Those are my directions. So I can give you landmarks all day long and tell you how to get to where you need to go. But I still drive with GPS. So you are asking the wrong person for directions. I don't have to look to see what road I'm on or where I'm going because my GPS takes me to where I need to be. It's just like calling somebody. I can't call you. I don't even know your phone number. I talk to Mike Costello all the time. I wouldn't know his phone number if it's not in my phone. If I lose that number out of my phone, I would never be able to call him because I have no idea. Why do I don't dial it. It's in my phone. It's in my contacts. Not like in the old days, you had to memorize everybody's phone number because you had to do it on those dial phones. I did say 701 though. Randall Rhino, hello. Thank you so much. For real? Yes, for real. Yeah, it is so hot out. I hope everybody's being very careful and drinking water and all that good stuff where you need to be. I don't think I've ever had them. Well, I do sometimes get visitors out here. Usually people I don't know. So it's going to be nice to see Matt when he gets out here. Wildcat, still in the house or back in the house? Thank you. What kind of liquids are you drinking, Mike? I mean, I drink iced coffee legit all day, and I'm drinking water, so that has to tell you something. I do have a breeze, slight breeze, a very slight breeze. But thank God there is one. And my shorts are falling off. You know, when it's just so hot out. Pretty soon I'll be in my birthday suit. Small my clothes are gonna fall off. Oh yeah. Oh no, air conditioning in the crane? Are you kidding me? Dang. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that so much. New Hampshire's pretty big, actually, Mike. Gio, hello. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Jesse, hello. Welcome to Laura the Explorer. Actually, that sounds like other people's streams where their pants fall down. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. It's like it's so hot. You only have to sit for 3 minutes and then everything stretches out and yeah, your pants are falling down. It's like I'm fishing London bridges where my pants fall down. Kind of crazy. Yeah, and I was belching too, so it's that kind of stream. It's my birthday. I can belch if I want to. You just never know what's going to happen over here. I'm like extra. Oh, you do have AC. Uh, yeah, the sun magnifying. That's the problem I'm having right now with the phone. And even though I have my shade, or it was in the shade, I got to back up again. Um, Still 29, yes. I've been 30 for the last 28 years. I'm actually not too far behind you. You know, it's all right. I'm all right with being 53. I don't really feel 53. I mean, I'm not sure what 53 feels like. How are we supposed to feel? Like, as any age. Um, I mean, I guess you just feel like you feel. You could be 28 and feel like you're 80. But then if you're 28, how do you know what 80 feels like? I don't know. It sounds so complexing. No. Well, yeah, there are turtles. Why do you ask that? What am I missing there, Ricky? I was not happy with the turtles out there trying to catch bait the other day. I literally took the tip of my pole and was trying to smack those suckers right on the head. I was so sick of those things. Oh, they're cute. They're cute when you get the up close shots of the turtles. They're cute. Just keep them out of my fishing hole. Those buggers. Those buggers. Ooh. I can't believe my shade moved. What's up with that? Well, I guess my shade didn't move. The sun moved. Oh no, that's worse. Ooh, you're in the shade, but now I can't see at all. This is my live feed. He's jumped over my live well. Oopsie. Yeah, the glare is terrible. Just terrible. Oh, enjoy the dinner. He just popped in here, Jesse. He's at work. I have Monday and Tuesdays off anyway, so I just lucked out that I had today off for my birthday. I mean, it's just another day. It is what it is. One minute I'm like, yeah, I don't want to make a big deal of it. Next minute I'm like, it's my birthday. I don't know. Whatever. Big B, thank you so much for the happy birthday. Last year, yeah, I streamed the hell out of it. I sure did. I had like a good couple day run, and oh my gosh, I had such a good time. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna come out here and try to enjoy it. But I'll tell you what, it's hot. Thank you, Explorer. So I've had some awesome hits on the pole on the right, which has the eel on it. Unfortunately, it's only been gar, but I'll tell you what they've been hitting that thing. See, now, usually over here, this is where the shade happens first on this side of this bank. And for some reason today, because I'm sitting here, it's not very shady. Not very shady at all. Hey, Outdoors with Otis, hello. Thank you so much. I'm sorry again if I'm missing anybody again. Well, see, I moved. I don't know what's going on. Try moving this again. If I tilt it. Whew. Lordy, lordy. I probably should go check that swimmer. See if it's still alive out there. Shirley T still or back in the house. Thank you so much. 21 fabulous people. I apologize that I am actually. I shouldn't apologize because you probably should be thankful that I'm not sitting on the opposite side of the screen because I am sweaty Betty. But I've got this turned around today, facing the rods, so that one, I can watch them, and two, because I do generally end up with a lag out here. Sometimes my stream will come in real nice and real crisp, but I think the last few times since I've changed over to the stupid 5G network, which I don't even think exists, I seem to be having problems. So I think when I get up, I don't even know, but I believe that if I get up and go, like I'm going to go to the pole here in a minute, and I'm sure it's laggy. So, and I know from past streams, my audio is usually good. So if I just stay out of the camera for the most part. And like I said, my shorts are about to fall off. So we don't want that happening on my birthday live stream either. So the news team and DNR are still sitting out here. They had, for those that didn't hear, that when I came in, there was a boat that hit one of the pavilions, one of the pillars over here. They ran into the pillar, and they had to. I think the ambulance was here, the fire truck was here, um, and they had to recover the boat out of the water. So I guess it sounded like it was pretty bad, but I came at the uh, after the fact. So, but they're still here. Why not? I mean, like I said, there's been so. Oh, damn it! Oh, my umbrella doesn't work out that way. It's over. I know. Right now, they're just so stretched out. It's so bizarre. Like the bottoms are flared out or something. All right, me and my big baggy shorts. I'm gonna go over and check this line. I don't really know if this is helping any. Hold on. Actually, let me make sure that you can still see. Yeah, we're just gonna be stuck with it like it is. What, the pants falling off? I did see it. I was watching. Who was it? Real time catfishing. Actually, I think that was in John Euler's stream. Becca was hosting, I believe, and they were doing the dancing. And he got up to dance and his pants fell down again. Schmelz, I love that name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Randall Rhino. Yeah, you're right. You cannot unsee it. It's like the little hook on the back of the bathroom doors. When you shut the bathroom door and you see the hook that's on the back of the bathroom door and it looks like an octopus. Once you see the octopus, you can never unsee the octopus. Every single time you go into that bathroom, you will see it as an octopus. And you're welcome. I'm going to go check this line now. I think the umbrella is now stable. I got the stupid strap in the way, but I got my magnifying glasses on. I can see clearly. Water. I just break that so hot the water's probably boiling. good, but they're pretty loose right now. It has something to do with sweating all the time. I don't know. There's no way that sun could be moving so fast that my shade would move that fast. That's crazy. What's going on? Um, oh, that was the one that had the bluegill head on it. So I'm surprised that came off actually. And I didn't notice any movement on that rod. Oh, I did say earlier, I thought maybe I had a bite or something on there. So maybe I did. Oh. Killer bee in the house. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm still fiddling, trying to get shade, but it's not working. As much as I love my umbrella, just at some point. It's probably gonna be in the way. Mostly, I'm just getting a glare, and I don't like it. And if I tilt it, the wind catches it. Housewife, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. I just watched your video this morning in regards to pretty much going to TikTok for the most part. Well, congratulations on your success with that. I mean, moving on and onward and upward. Oh my gosh, I think I finally have a good setting. I'm going to try to stop fiddling now. Of course, I'm getting closer to where the snakes will probably come crawling out of, but that's all right. Haslife has snakes in the boat. Talking about snakes in the kayak, he can tell you all about that. I got snakes on the bank. Housewife. Oh, when I said Haslife, maybe that's what it sounded like. I do seem to have a weird accent going on today. I don't know what it is. You're very welcome. And of course, now I'm looking around my chair. That's what happened last time. I don't know if I was sitting in my chair when the dang thing came slithering up beside me. It was trying to hug up in my shade. But I got up to go check my lines, and I said something. I don't know. I wanted to pull my chair away from the car, and sure enough, that bugger was right there, right up beside my chair. And I thought, oh my gosh, was I sitting in it when that happened, or? Uh, are they poisonous snakes, Has? Are those cottonmouths that are climbing up in there? Or are they just like regular water snakes? Damn River Boys, hello, hello. I love it. The last time Damn Rivers, I saw Damn Rivers in the chat, and he's talking about everybody thinks my name is bad. They just don't know how to spell. Just so you all know, the other Damn is Damn. Stephen Corley, did I say hello to you? I'm so sorry if I did not. I saw you come in. I was seeing all the hellos. And I just realized I don't know if I actually acknowledged. I think I got up to go check my rods. P Hunt, hello, hello. I've got Daddy Duck is on his way out here to stop in and say hello, so I'll have that guest here. I thought he said I needed a surprise quest, but what it said was I need a surprise guest. Pihan says, I was out last night, see if the cats were biting. Decided to catch some bluegill. Bobber went down, set the hook, pole bent double. 15 to 20 pound snapper ate my worm. Oh my goodness. Haslife. It's a dead snake. It doesn't matter what kind of snake it is. If it's near my yak, it's a dead snake. Be careful. Be careful with those Uncle Josh knives. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful. Be careful. You're going to be macheting that snake, and oh my gosh, you're going to be lopping some fingers or something off. You can see it now. I had a TikTok going. I used it. I was just having fun with it. And then I got rid of it. And now I'm trying to come back on with it. But I mean, nothing, just to have fun. I'm just trying to have fun. But I couldn't remember couldn't find all the channels I was following. I used to have I wasn't even on it that long. And I had 200, 300 people that were following me. But, so I've only just come back into the whole TikTok thing. And I haven't joined in anybody's lives or anything. I was just trying to find all the people that I was connected with. So it's slowly growing, and I'm trying to I still just want to be myself. It's just like I do on my YouTube, if I see the fast rabbits, I'm going to post about it. I see the soaring bird dipping down in the water to get its fish, I'm going to record it and share it. So that's what I do. That's my thing. That's why I'm Laura the Explorer. I can do what I want. can do whatever I want. And I'm 53 years old, damn it. Come on, fish. Come on. So I had the big gar takedown. I did not pull the dang thing up on the bank. I'm actually happy about that. I mean, although I was trying to hook set it, and but I'm kind of glad I got off. But I would have liked to seen how big it actually was. It did top water out there, and it bent that rod, and I couldn't even stand up. I thought, oh, I'm just gonna reel down. I'm gonna stand up and pick my rod up, but I couldn't let go. That thing was yanking and cranking. So 20 fabulous people watching. My chat stopped. I don't know if it's broken. Oh, there it goes. That happened before. I used to get a glitch where the chat would just stop. And I think it has something to do with the service. Here, fishy, fishy, that's right. Tiger! Hello, hello. Yep. I'm non-stop chatty Cathy over here. I honestly thought because I was coming in, I didn't make it for the very beginning of the incoming tide. I came in a little bit later. So I thought that might have been a good thing and been helpful. But I haven't gotten anything other than the gar bites thus far. Last year, most of the fish I've caught actually most of them have come from this bank. I caught that big one out in VA when I went out to see Tom and Michelle and Aaron and Uncle Josh and Art and all them. And a couple of our other spots, I've managed to pick up a fish here or a fish there. But most of the fishing I did was here, and I did catch them. They just seem so far and few between. And then sometimes I forget about them. I'm like, oh yeah, I did catch a fish last week. I finally got the shade situated over the phone, over my cell. Making sure there's no snakes snuggled up here. I think really right now it's just too hot, is my guess. I mean, it can't be any different than a lot of the other fishing, like the bass and trout fishing. And I just think I don't know. Although if you watch small water charters, they're out there. It's really stifling in Florida, and they're catching them during the day. But I think it's really a night bite thing. But last night I tried to be out there, and the damn bugs were just eating me alive. It was horrendous. Oh, congrats on 100. I used to I recently went in and went through and I had my whole channel was nothing but moderators, so I did thin that out, not for any I wasn't excluding any one person or another per se, but I just every single person I had as a moderator. And the reason I did that was so that everybody could share their channels and subscribe to one another. But I'll be honest, lately I've had a little bit of an attitude, and I feel like people don't often, or they're just, what do I want to say? They're really just not supporting each other, and I've just gotten a little bit of an attitude about it. So I've kind of thinned it out, so that I'm not such an open stream anymore. As far as I want to still share and support people, and I want that to continue. Um, but I just feel like there's a few people that they'll stop coming in because they can't get any more subscribers, and they'll go somewhere else for the subscriber, and that's all good. You do your thing, you know. Um, but I just think if you're going to support somebody, support them. Whether and if they're going to support you back, they will. If they like the channel, they will. My channel hasn't really grown; it stayed the same. Um, I'm not really pushing for anything, but I mean, I like the growth too. We all do, and I'd like to see 800. I'm kind of creeping up on it, but it's probably going to be a long time coming because I just don't have the content for it, and I certainly wouldn't push anybody to subscribe to me just so that I can have a number. Um, And I think it's just kind of come down to that. So I think people, if they enjoy your content and you're actually putting out good content, then people will certainly subscribe. Oh, thank you, Tiger. Oh, oh, well, that's good to know. Hopefully you resubscribe to Michael. Um, talking about subscribers. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, I was trying to say that kind of delicately. Sunfish Assassin, hello. I'm just going to scroll up because I missed what Dan said. Lori, if you want link share, let me know. I mean, you guys, like I said, certainly share links if you guys want. You have a channel, you want somebody to check it out, or somebody wants their link dropped. I'm still open to that. I mean, I want people to, but you're not going to force, certainly not going to force people to watch something they don't want to watch. But I also think that somebody that comes in and snags up all the channels, for a sub to sub thing, but or they have their link dropped and everybody subs to them, but they don't return that. And it's just discouraging because we all want to grow. And a good example of that is with my friend Mike Costello Outdoors. Worked really hard to try to push his channel just so that he can get to a simple 500 subscribers. And he's actually done very well, started to grow. I think even without the push, he's coming across a lot of people that are subbing to him. So hopefully he'll see that soon anyway. But it is discouraging. You see a lot of people get pushed that, they're pushing to get that 1,000. I mean, we're looking for 500 subscribers just so he can have a community tab. But I think we've gotten over it and we're just like, whatever. It is what it is. And, most of it is we're just trying to have fun. I just try to share my stuff. I like to share my adventures, or sometimes I like the creating the content. My last two videos, I think I even did them as shorts. I thought they were really neat, and it's a video leap app that I use, and I put those together in there, and I thought it came out really cool, but I've got very little views on them. Thank you, Ricky. Um, and so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube world and things like that with people watching videos. Now, I think watching the live streams is easy, and I think that's why we all gravitate to going to the live stream. Plus, we can communicate and connect easier in that. But I also made a lot of connections just by going to visit somebody's channel, watching their video and leaving comments. And then sometimes if you look through the comments, there's been a couple names in there that have piqued my interest. So I go to their channel and I watch their channel and I leave a comment on their channel. And I always say, I just came from, for example, I came from Solo Texan Adventures channel. I saw your comment in his video, and your name intrigued me or whatever, but I'm coming from Solo Techs and Adventures channel. So I do try to always do that. But you can pick up subscribers that way, and you're engaging as well. So I think it's just about the engagement. I don't know. But the sub for sub thing, I think I'm just over that. So it is a hit and miss on short. Some of the ones I like the best get the least views, yeah. And others I get 5K on that are just okay. Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because shorts, like some of my shorts have really peaked, close to 2,000 or whatever. I haven't, or five. I even had one that hit 5,000. I didn't gain any subscribers from it, but I did get all the views. I don't know what that does for me because I am not a monetized channel. I don't know that I can't say I will or won't if I ever get to 1,000, but um, it's not really my goal to race to 1,000. And I don't have, again, I mean, it's not my expectation because I know I don't have the content for it. Um, the people like Shirley, I just saw her name come up again. Oftentimes will just comment, and I appreciate the comment so much about how she just enjoys my channel, enjoys my content, and that just makes my whole day right there. So it's not for everybody. My content is not for everybody, and I totally get that because I'm crazy, and I am obviously not catching fish. I shouldn't say that. I do catch fish. I actually put out a video just to show that I do catch fish, a lot of different fish. I just don't catch them back to back. Not even bait fish, I can't catch them back to back. And it's a good part of it. I say it's because we don't have the fish here in this water, but it's also because I don't do a lot of the night fishing, and I don't go to a lot of the places where the you have a better chance of catching fish because they're so populated with the boats and boat traffic, and it's aggravating. And you have to be out there. Even if you're out there at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're finally ready. You're like, okay, all the boaters should be off the water. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and wouldn't you know, there's five freaking boats coming in, or they're hanging out at the dock, so you can't even cast a line, and it's just aggravating. So that is also part of why I'm not in the areas where you can catch them. Um, oh, I just saw. Thank you guys for dropping those links. Um, Dan says that's part of why I comment on random videos. Yes, and short sometimes. You might get new subs that way. Exactly. And and it's amazing. You wouldn't. Um, People just don't always do that, and they're thinking that the only way that they're going to get the new subs is by coming into a live stream and clicking all these links, and that they're going to get the sub for subs. But show some interest in it, and I am not going to say that you're always going to get a new sub that way. But then I was supporting. I've actually downsized because I was supporting. I don't even know. I think. Um, oh my gosh, Avid told me I was something like, I don't even know how many people I was subscribed to, but it was over 1,000 people, and so obviously way more people than I actually have subscribed to me. And I was supporting a lot of channels that I wouldn't normally watch. Like I'm not going to go to a gaming channel. Um, and so I realized that I had a lot of these that I was supporting that I'm just a number there. And okay, because I'm not going there and they're not coming to my channel. So, old timers, bass chaser, I love it. Hello, hello. I have to go check out your channel. I've been bass fishing more recently. Donald Ware, hello. Um, I know I'm behind in chat. I'm rolling up because I took my glasses off and I'm trying to look around. And um, yes, whether or not you enjoy doing it, if you're having fun, and right, and not worry so much about all the other crap. You know, worry about ourselves, do what we do, and that's what Michael and I have been doing. We just go out and we're having fun and we're just doing our thing. So I come here for the beer and fishes. Glad I got my own beer before coming. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you did too. But a nice frosty cold one would be pretty good right now. All right, let's see. Holy cow, I was way behind. Oh, now I totally lost it. There we go. Fishing with squirrel, hello. My channel is slowly growing. It is fun though. I hope it stays that way for you. That's kind of what we were just talking about. It started out fun, and then I don't know. It just became too dramatized everywhere. I want to say it's not just one channel. You know, it's like a lot of different things have happened that just is like, you know, too much going on there. And then the only reason that it would not be fun anymore is because you focus so much on that. So if you reel it in, remember why you did YouTube to begin with, and you focus on your own stuff and not worry about all the other crap, then you're going to come back to this is fun. And I had a great time with Mike Costello. When I caught my flathead, I was discouraged, of course, did the usual. I'm not going to catch a fish. And then bam, we got one. But we did the live stream. We hadn't done one in a while, um, because a lot of times we just enjoy being out there fishing, and we'll just, you know, record when we need to. But it was a blast. We had a good time, and so we take it back to that, and that's all. Not worry about all the other stuff. Buck Williams, hello. Stranger Things. I never did watch that. I've been. I check out this. There's a YouTube channel that's called, I think it's What Lies Beneath. And they tell all these different stories about like hikers that see these random weird things. And I've really enjoyed that. It's so outside of the realm of fishing and all that good stuff, but it's cool to listen to. It's almost like a podcast, but you know, he actually has video presentation up there, but I can just kind of kick back and you listen. And sometimes the stories are true, or he'll question, you know, do you think this really happened? But it's real accounts of people, you know, like at Yosemite Park or whatever. uh, I think it was the last one. um, and they talk about seeing this big hairy thing that stood up on two legs, but in different variations of it. Like three different people had different experiences, and they've seen several. Like one that looked like it was a female form, the other definitely thought it was a male form, and it just kind of creepy. Yeah, I think I caught up. If I've missed anybody, I apologize. Oh, good, Otis. I'm glad. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm a depressed person, and a lot of times I think I take on a lot of the stresses and stuff that are happening around me, and so I will retract. I will withdraw, and I do it. I do it a lot. I withdraw into my own self, into my own space, and the reason being is because that's where I'm the happiest, and you can let go of all that. But yeah, if you focus on it, if you know what you started your channel for, the reason you started it, and what your goals are. If your goal is to get to 1,000 to do the monetization and all that, you gotta understand that you need to have the content, and otherwise, like me, I know I don't have the content to hold that. I don't have the content to be some mega creator on YouTube or any other platform. So I'm in it to share my adventures and to have these kind of connections right here with these people. Most of you in my chat have been with me from the very beginning and watching my journey and my adventures. So I appreciate you all very much. On that note, I'm gonna get up and go tighten up these lines. Maybe I should check the bait again. Maybe I should reel that fish in and see if it is still alive. So with that, I see a lot of comments there. So I apologize. I mean, I'm definitely not trying to offend anybody by any means or anything. And I still want everybody to be able to share links. I just think I opened up my chat for that, and that's one thing I always supported everybody, and I've kind of withdrawn on it a little bit. I will still support. If I go in, and I'm just not gonna do it for every single person, just for the fact of being a number. I guess is where I'm at, and I'm a person. I have feelings, and you're people too. Oh, there he is, Daddy Doug. He's arrived. Did you take a right at the cows that were laying down?
See, if you told me that, then I'd have made a left.
Wasn't too hard to find though, was it?
No. What's up?
I'd give you a hug, but I'm real sweaty, but air hug. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, you got to get over here close.
All right.
All right. Hopefully they can see us.
I think
All right, so here it is. Happy birthday
Aww.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Laura the Explorer. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
there we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll get out your live.
No, you're fine. Have a seat. Take
No,
a seat.
go ahead.
I was just gonna.
No, go ahead.
You can talk to the chat actually. Hopefully they could see us standing there. I was just talking about the baggy shorts. I mean, yeah. How do you like my little Explorerville, my window shades?
Yeah. What's everybody saying?
We were just talking about.
Danny said I scared the crap out of him. Having an open what?
You know, like a sub for sub thing and all of that, and where we lose sight and get frustrated, and like a lot of the stuff kind of makes you turned off the YouTube, and just trying to draw that back and remember why you started the channel, and to try to let all that go and just focus on your own content,
right,
and do your own thing. So that's kind of
do your stuff, yeah. I've got last time I looked, I got 1459. Nice. If I can, I need 41 more for a reason.
Oh, really?
Danny Stone says he popped up there and I thought a bear wearing people clothes had walked up.
So I guess they saw you.
Yeah, you got enough game wardens and news crews out here.
Yeah, there was a boat that ran into one of the pillars. So I'm surprised that they're still here, really. It's been a while. I thought I had a live fish on there. I yanked it in, it was a head. I was like, whoa.
Oh.
I guess it's not alive.
All right, what's up, Chad? How y'all doing today? This is Matt and Daddy Duck 365, and we're out here on an undisclosed location by a big bridge where Miss Laura, the explorer, is attempting to catch another catfish, maybe her personal best, on her birthday. Now, earlier today, she was talking about feeling her age at 53, and I keep trying to remind her that you ought to wait till you get 57, because at that time, you really start feeling whatever age you think you may be.
I'm not sure what 53 feels like. Wait a minute.
Lizard man grew a beard. What you know about the lizard man, huh?
What you know about that?
What you know about the lizard man out of Lee County, South Carolina? Coming out and snatching people out in the cars. What you know?
No snatchers, no lizard snatchers. That doesn't even sound good. Maybe your presence will bless me with a fish.
Well, if you were going to reel up another one, I was going to show you a trick.
Oh, I can reel one in. It's not like
reel one in. I'll show you a trick.
It's not like it's doing anything major.
Bought it. Den Animals Creations bought a new beer and he's happy with it.
You bought a new beer?
Yeah, I bought a new beer to try out and I'm very happy with it.
Oh.
Okay. I buy new beer every weekend. Got trail cam pics of Lizard Man. I roam the South Carolina swamps.
This is the one that has a super long lead line on it.
All right. In order to catch catfish, you got to give them a little incentive.
So you work up a good spit
with a dip.
I'm gonna spit on my.
There we go. Now cast out. You're gonna catch fish now.
All right. Let's see. You got the daddy duck spit.
If she catches one, I will be the man.
Well, at least it was. I thought for a minute you might were thinking about peeing on it. I'm like, whoa.
No, not on the live stream.
Oh no, that's shit on the fish and pee in the water, right?
Would you believe my lens fogged up?
Huh?
The lens on my camera fogged up. That's how humid it is.
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, I'm just so sweaty. And my shorts are getting baggy and stretched out. And I was like, I'm going to lose my pants.
I sit in a car almost 18 hours a day. I know the feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to tell them, I mean, I'm literally like soaking wet, dripping wet. And I keep trying to move the shade. I think I got a little bit now, but. Yep. But yeah, this is the swamp. See how hard it is to read that chat because the phone's dark. It wouldn't go back to brightness. And I couldn't fix it.
Shirley T, she took her grandkids to see Lizard Man. Oh, we got there some real neat t-shirts and a picture. Oh, they went over. I know where y'all went. Y'all went right there in Bishopville.
Did you hear me when I thought you said I need a special quest? And then
I was saying special guest.
I saw it after because I had to go get my glasses so I could see the damn thing.
And I was like, is she not paying attention? I've already said, hey, I'm in your area about 3 times. And then I said, you need a special guest. And then finally I said, damn it, I am in Conway.
I'm coming.
I'm on. Where are you at? I'm going to come see you.
Well, as you can see, that's what I'm saying. This phone is dark. I can't see the chat.
Yeah.
And so I literally had to go get my glasses just so I could see, and then the glare, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, and then when I scroll back, I'm like, I
must be the boat.
Are they recovering a body?
I don't know.
Oh. Get in the bite, get in the bite.
Inside of this bridge.
All right, let's see what we got. Whew. I think it's another gar, to be honest, but we'll give it a minute. Ooh, that's a pole bender. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's a gar. It came back. Oh my gosh, my glasses fogged up.
That's what I'm saying. My camera fogged up.
Yeah.
That's how. I mean, that's just how humid it is.
It's so humid. I mean, literally so humid. And that's what I was saying. I mean, it's only probably 89 degrees, but it's so humid. Yeah, my glasses fogged up. Is it going again?
Nope, but I got to run back to my truck.
All right.
Be right back. I guess they don't mind if we drive down in here then.
Shirley, no, not at all. Shirley T says, I have a Bigfoot shirt like that. My Lizard Man shirt had Elvis and an alien on it. Daniel says, I saw him. Yep. Say he would be there soon. Yep. Well, I think because I had gotten up and walked away too. And we were just talking or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Johnny Small Pepper back in the house. Are you guys still hearing me okay? Am I yelling? Shh. Quiet down. Quiet down. $850. I can't even imagine drinking alcohol today. Root beer. I love some root beer with vanilla ice cream. That's a great idea. Who said that? Ricky. Wow, how come I'm seeing your message there, Ricky? Usually you retract it before I get to read it. You must be learning. I have to scroll back. Wouldn't that? Oh, yes, a root beer float. A root beer float with vanilla ice cream. Ooh, that would actually be a great idea. My mother actually asked me if I wanted to go out for ice cream. Oh, yeah, that boat didn't. Oh, it's going out on a ramp truck. So, yeah, I guess that's not good. I'll have to be clear, okay.
What do we got? Got him? Got a dog.
I'm watching my toes, that's all I know. Ooh, it slipped right underneath that hook. Slipped right up underneath his bottom jaw. Watch your toes. Oh, you got it. Nope. They're stinky. I don't even grab them like that. Well, see, that's what I said. That's what happened. Watch your toes because they flip around and then they freaking gouge you. Yeah. Thank you. Well, that's what happened to me. I had them held up with the grippers, and then it slipped out of my grippers. And then when he flopped down on the ground, the snout went right in between my toes. And just got healed up. Hey, I might have a rat. Oh, I actually have paper towels up there in my bucket.
That's the first time my fingers felt like fish. Just saying. Just saying. And the only reason I got that fish because I do remember your video where that gar jabbed your toe.
Yeah, it was my stupidity. I mean, because because it was so big and I was trying to show it off, and it slipped out of the grippers, and then when he came around, it just pierced right in between my toes. So you'll notice I am wearing sneakers today.
Yeah.
And thank you for taking care of that. Whew. Let's see if I can move the shade situation again. Going downhill here. It's all going downhill from here. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's the first fish I put in my hand all season, all year.
I'm gonna stand this up.
I have not
That
fished yet.
you want a rod?
No.
No. Bear with me, people. I apologize. I'm gonna put you up onto stand-up level here. So, and I may flip you around and reverse you.
See, now wasn't quite the hook that I spit on, but the scent. See how that. All right, hang on. All right, so you guys, you saw that, right? You saw that I spit on the far left hook. However, the scent of that spit kind of goes along the water line, and when it does that, it attracts the fish, and a little piece of that scent got up on that little bait, garfish.
All right, let's see if I can crank us up a little bit more here. We'll make it easier.
You notice I'm not just silly on my own lives.
It's fun. It's fun to be silly. You got to do it. All right. I don't want you to see my silly face when I'm trying to turn the camera angle around, so. We'll go back to the front camera. Maybe. Camera. Front. Holy smokes. You'll be thanking me later that I didn't have the camera on while I was doing this, because I'm really flopping you everywhere. Crank it up.
Yeah, I left my tripod in the house.
Let's see what we got.
What are you trying to do now?
Just make it so that we can actually
see.
Yeah. There you go. Now I just gotta get some shade. Back in that section. Yeah, so now you can actually stand in front of this camera. I just, I didn't because I think I lag over here. So, I was trying to sit behind the camera so you don't see the lag.
Right.
All right, I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. Is there lag? So Lori's putting on something a pedestal. I can't read it.
Or do what?
That's what I'm saying. With the damn sun just makes it so hard to see anything.
Oh, Lori's putting you on a pedestal.
Oh. Oh yes, because I was cranking up.
Yep.
I'm like, what? I'm just gonna stand here like this. Okay.
That's a walleye fish.
Huh? Doesn't that? A lot of people go hunting down through there, I guess.
You can there's like deer seasons and hog seasons, but you can't duck hunt.
Oh. There we go. There's nothing happened down there at the pole anyway. You didn't need to see those poles anyway. So, am I lagging? Video was a little laggy for a second. The second's over. Okay. I just thought this might be better. I don't know. Do you want me to turn it around and go back to the other camera angle? It's not doing anything.
Well, your son's over there, so you need to put it.
I tried, and then it just doesn't, like, I keep fiddle farting with the dang thing, and it's
Here, stop.
aggravating me.
There you go. Just stop. There we go. Right.
That bar.
Right there.
I'm going to get the glass. Oh. No, you fixed it. Perfect. No, you're good. They lie anyway.
Who lies?
They do.
They lie?
Yeah, because I'll ask if I'm lagging, and then they say, no, you're fine. And then I go back and watch the video, and I'm like, the whole thing was lagging. Is that right?
They lie.
Yeah, I popped in on your stream. Actually, you do live stream. I'm sure you've done several since, but it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't in your chat. I think it was like a pop-up.
I had a pop-up live.
That's the one.
Yeah, I was I had no work that week, and I was sitting there and you know, you're talking about earlier, you were saying stuff about your channels and whatnot.
Yes.
So being a duck hunting channel, pretty much strictly, I mean, I do have some cooking, and there's some old fishing stuff, and then there's some turkey hunts and stuff like that, but primarily the duck hunting channel, this is my off time. This is off, and I'm not getting views.
And it's hard to have the content
Right.
during that time.
And so I am monetized. Now, I have been putting out a video a week. I mean, I've continuously put out a video a week, but the views aren't there. And being monetized, you have to get, if I figured it up right with my CPM and my RPM and all that stuff, I have to have 16,000 views in order to make $100 a month.
Oh my God, really?
And that's a lot of views. And
yeah,
this time of year, I'm not going to get it because guys aren't thinking about duck hunting. They're
right.
thinking about, you know, fishing, and earlier it was turkey hunting. But, you know, now that as when July gets over and August starts to creep around, we'll start getting back. It'll start happening.
So do those views count from your live stream?
Yes.
So that's why a lot of people do the live streams.
So I'm doing live streams, and I can get 75, 80 views that night.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have some people who are going to watch it. You know, hardcore fans that I have are going to watch it to see what I got to say that day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll pick up one or two here and there. But yeah, that's why when I set up a live stream, I set it up a day in advance so that I can monetize it before it hits.
Oh, yeah. There you go. The Huntsman actually had some good advice about that before, I've seen, and I think other people as well. But when, you can take your old videos and do clips from it, right, and make the shorts from it or whatever, or create a whole new video from
the old stuff.
So then you always have that content. And there are a lot of people who actually have the content that they can basically have it, like Mike Costello Outdoors is a great one because he caught a great bass. His son got a new PB. He hasn't posted that stuff yet. Yeah. So he's got those videos that he can put out there.
I got one that's coming out tomorrow, and I've got two on my desktop done, completed. And I have a third one that I was going to work on today when I got off work. I'm in a hotel. I'm staying in Conway in a hotel. And I was going to work on that tonight. And then I saw you went live, and I went, oh, no, I got to come down and just mess with her today.
I appreciate that.
I said, I got to do it. It's just, if she answers me, dang it. Because
how many times did I try?
Listen, I have been trying to get her to come down to Santee for over a year now.
Yeah, but it's like
just to get in my boat and ride her through the swamp, just to show her that place.
Yeah, but it ended up being something like, how long to get there? It was
for
like
you. It's close to 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah,
it's close.
And I mean, you have to leave at like 1 o'clock in the morning because he wants to go out at freaking 4 a.m.
No, we go out during the regular day.
The regular day.
Now, if we're duck hunting, yeah, you better be there at the boat landing about 3 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But no, but if it's just a boat ride, it's get on down there. We'll start when we start. That's
okay.
Because you don't want good sun, and especially what you're going to be doing, which is just
taking videos
exploring
of the nature.
and
I would love it.
And then hitting the creeks, and you got the great blue herons, you got the white herons. You may see some baby ducks. It's getting kind of late for that, but you may see some.
You're coming down here, Michael? I'm sorry.
Oh, Mike's coming?
I don't know.
Oh, I've never met him.
You've never met Mike Hospital Outdoors? I don't know if that's
you
what
are the only YouTuber in South Carolina that I have met.
Well, if Michael's coming this way, you'll have to hang out.
So
let's see.
You're the only one.
Let me just see what I missed, because I think I just saw him say I'll come down. I don't know if that meant here. I'm assuming. I'm sorry, I'm not catching up on the chat.
We're having a conversation, y'all.
Buck Williams said, I do ginger ale and vanilla ice cream. Or orange cream soda and vanilla ice cream. That would be amazing.
Just go to the cook shed, the cookhouse, the burger joint.
I've never had the cookhouse.
You know what I'm talking about? The cook, whatever it's called. The cook burger. Cookout. Peach milkshake.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, I had one Sunday when I got here Sunday night.
Oh.
When I got here Sunday night, I went across the street from the hotel I'm in and got it. Got me a hamburger. And I sat down with that peach ice cream after it was whoa. I was in heaven.
Oh, he said no, I'll come do Santee.
No, come on.
Yeah, he said he'll go do Santee. It's just for a boat ride for the nature thing. I thought he meant he was coming here. I was like, really?
Well, come on. I mean,
45 minutes for him, but.
Where's he at?
Baby ducks, about grown. TX Tiger.
Yeah, baby ducks are about. They're. You'll get a late hatch. You'll get a late hatch this time of the year, but. I've seen them late hatches in August.
We have baby ducks. We have little chicklets like this.
But I'm talking about in the wild. I'm talking about in the wild.
Yeah, it is in the wild. It's in my pond.
They're
not like my pet ducks.
Those are pets. But
I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, but that's exactly, and then, yeah, absolutely. I've been having Mondays and Tuesdays off. The weekends are horrendously busy for me. So, because that's my job. So I work Saturday, Sunday. Right now, it's financial.
Listen.
Trying to get out.
Listen, today's gas prices. I mean,
although I just saw it down the road here, it was actually down to $4.13 coming. I mean, even for out here, I was surprised.
Yeah, I think it was $4.13 at the store up here.
Yes.
So when I leave here, guess where
yeah, exactly. Pick it up while you can.
Yeah, I was on the other side of Longs yesterday. I was on this side of Longs yesterday, and I had to have gas, and I pulled in, and it was $4.49.
Yeah, I paid something like that
and
too,
I was like,
and it was like a whole different price down the road.
But I couldn't. But I was in a spot I just couldn't. I couldn't
do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go spending all that time searching around, but yeah, it's a real dagger when you're like, all right, I'm just gonna get the gas because I need to get to where I'm going, and then 5 minutes down the road, you're finding it, a lot cheaper. So, I can't read that. Damn river. I know, it's terrible. I'm just gonna have to
take the drive. I have 2 guys coming up this month to fish with me that are going to drive almost 3 hours, and both of them are monetized. Yeah, they do. They do use a lot of liquid smoke in their burgers. Yes, they do. But when you're hungry and it's next door,
don't know.
You got to do what you got to do.
Oh, so you mean it's not like real smoked stuff?
It's not a smoked. It's not a real smoked hamburger. It's like put them on a grill and they take the liquid smoke, splash it on the grill and cover it up.
Oh, really? I never even heard of that. Yeah, I definitely should have brought more water out here.
Yeah, I forgot to get ice for that thing.
Oh.
So all I've got is water. I've got water in there, but no ice.
Yeah, I have ice in my because I bring it for my ice coffee. But what did you need it for water or something?
No, I was telling you if you needed it. I got. Well, you said you didn't have water. I got water in there.
Ice, I'm looking for my ice.
What I'm saying is I got water, bottled water in there if you wanted the water.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna put ice in my ice coffee, but I can't seem to find my ice coffee. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the trip to come say hello. I mean, especially 30 minutes out of your way.
That's all right. I'm not going to hijack you live that much.
No, I know, and it's just so hot. Did you need any of this ice?
No. I was saying if
you have water.
I got water. If you needed water, I just didn't put ice in my bucket.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually drank that whole thing of water.
No, like I said, I was just gonna be at the hotel just editing a video that.
Yeah, but you'd be in the AC.
And went, well, I saw you went live, and I was trying to finish up some paperwork.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm coming. If she'll answer, I'll figure out where she's at, and
I know.
I'm gonna come bug you.
Aaron, Catfish Regular says that all the time. I always scroll past his name, and sure shit, I did it this time too. But I scrolled back and I caught him, but by then he was probably gone. We have. Oh, hello. 28 people in the house. Wow, that makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Like Burger King on steroids, TX Tiger says. The animals, I drove almost 2 hours to go fish with Uncle Josh when he was in Oklahoma. Wow. I didn't realize that.
Well, I drove 9 hours. I've driven 13, 14 hours to go duck hunting, so.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I left at 2 o'clock in the morning, drove to Arkansas, got there at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and just to have 2 days worth of duck hunting.
I mean, I've driven the 5 hours to go out to VA with Uncle Josh and Tom and Michelle, but Shirley says we have a camper at
Takaw
campgrounds.
Yep.
Shirley says, "Oh my, Laura, you will fall in love with Santee Cooper."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been already out there. I just haven't done the river tour.
Didn't you go with Palmetto Cats?
No, but he has that outdoor camping on the island thing coming up in October, and I do want to go to that. And no, I went out to Santee on my own, and then the second time I went with Mike, and we just did the bank fishing off there or whatever. But
you'll love the swamp.
As long as we're not going under the trees with snakes.
Well, there'll be trees
with snakes.
Maybe. Just maybe. You'll see alligators. I went out last weekend. That's when my motor not blew up, but the throttle cable broke on my motor. And so I had to ease to the riverbank to try to rig it to get back. And I got it fixed, but I mean, I saw a big, nice 11, 12 footer.
I mean, we see those in our pond, but that was, oh, look at this. That's a bouquet. I thought that was copperhead. I mean, cottonmouth. But yeah, the snakes falling in the boat. If I'm,
No, they won't fall.
They won't fall in the boat. You're fibbing. I can tell right now. You're
No.
fibbing. And what are you going to shoot them with if they do?
Nothing. I'll just take a paddle and we'll flip
Just
them out.
flip it out. No big deal.
No big deal. The wasp is what I have to worry about.
Wasp? Oh, are you allergic?
Yeah, they'll chase you.
But and they'll chase you?
They'll chase you. But I mean, you know, you just gotta watch where you're going. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna take you there at 100 miles an hour. I mean, we're gonna go slow so you can get video and.
Oh, I would definitely be videotaping the nature. Dan River says he's going to take the 3-hour drive at the end of the month to go with them, the crew he was talking about, and then Captain Morgan. It just makes me want to go.
Yep.
Captain Morgan, I got a gas grill, converted it to charcoal, old school. That just made me think of TX Target says was gonna guess Arky rice fields. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Arky rice fields and Biomeda.
Oh, Danimals fish was all gato. That's awesome. Hi Joe, thank you very much for coming in. All right, Dan. He says he'll check back in. And good to see you, Daddy Duck.
Same here, buddy.
What was I just gonna say though? I don't even know. But yeah, that's definitely right up my alley. Just to do the river tour. You know what? I know what you're thinking of. I went to Santee Cooper. I actually went to where Palmetto lives. And I didn't know that I was in his town. For some reason, I thought he lived elsewhere. And then, so Mom and I did this tour, and we went to the Santee Cooper, and they had like these trails and stuff that went down to the Santee Cooper Park. It was beautiful. Yeah. It was absolutely beautiful, and loved it. And I think we went to go tour a train station or something and found out it wasn't open. And that's Monk's Corner.
Monk's Corner.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that's where he lived. And then he suggested this other place, Strawberry Hill. Strawberry Hill. Yes, to go to the graveyard there. And so I wish I knew about that then, but yeah. So that's the only couple of times that I've been in that area. Right.
Yeah, I tried to go last year to his little camp out. I had plans to do it, and I can't remember when something came up.
Oh, you should come to this one, October 21st.
I couldn't remember what came up. Unfortunately, on October 20th and 21st, 22nd and 23rd, I am going to be in North Carolina duck hunting.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's not unfortunate. That's good.
So I'm going to be hitting their inland area, their inland zone. They only have 2 days. They have 2 days on the inland zone in October and 2 days on their coastal zone. So I'm going to be hitting 2 days on the inland, then driving to the coast, hunting 2 days there, and then
Oh, that's a good trip.
Yeah,
this would be something where, and I guess there is a motel room there, so if people didn't want to necessarily camp on the island, they could just go out.
Well, there's a graveyard on it.
Huh?
There's a graveyard on it.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, there's a graveyard on it. Yeah. It's painted.
So I'm anxious to go and explore, and plus all the YouTube. No, not all.
See that whole area. If you go,
it has history.
Yeah, if you go up from where that island is, I know the one he's talking about. There's a landing called Ferguson's Landing, and right out of the landing, you'll see these big, great brick smokestack. If they're still up, I ain't been there in years, but that was the brick mill.
Oh.
And before they flooded the Santee Cooper Lakes back in 1939, 1940, there was a town out there.
Oh, that almost sounds like New Hampshire. There was a town, Hill, and it got flooded all the time. So
there's a town. There's a town, a complete town under there.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so underwater.
It's like all underwater.
What is it, Atlantica? Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
And so it's all underwater. When they flooded, they evacuated it. They told everybody they had to leave. And
oh yeah.
Santee Cooper bought everything, or the federal government bought everything, and then made the lake.
Oh wow.
Yeah, can't remember what year it was.
Damn. I just did it too. Damn River Boys goes, it's about time you put your glasses on so you can read. I mean, I don't wear glasses. It's just because of the way the phone got dark on me and the glare, and I can't see. So these are actually just magnifying glasses. They're not a prescription glass. Oh my God, I just went bright.
There you go.
Oh my God, I can see. Yeah, I totally just finally
went
the sun
bright. Went behind the clouds.
It's a miracle. I can see. Actually, it was better with the glasses.
When we had that big drought, most of the lake was dried up, and people would take 4-wheelers and go out on the lake.
Really?
Yeah, they had the game wardens were all upset about it. They had because they were picking up.
It would be
they were picking up Indian artifacts and stuff. And
I'd be like squirrels magnet fishing would be awesome just to dangle. And I mean, I don't know what you'd find that would come up with a magnet if it's that old.
It's there's a lot of stuff down there.
Oh my gosh, I can see clear as day now. I can see clearly now. So Dan says, ooh, he's a 3-hour drive from me. I live by OKC, and he's in Louisville, Texas. I don't know who he's talking about. Oh, Elgato. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to hang out here myself too long. I mean, I am sweltering hot, and obviously, I'm not getting anything. But I haven't been live on my channel because I go with Michael, which is great. I don't know, we just have fun. And a lot of times we'll go fishing and not even be on live at all. And we'll run video for something, if something happens. But sometimes you just need to hang out, and just you can sit down and do your thing.
Do your thing.
Smoke, drink, fart.
Say what? Yeah, right.
Talk about what you want.
I fart anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, like I said, I'm not racing to monetize or anything. So I actually have not channel stripes, but when you get the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I got like 14 of them. Maybe now because I put another video out, it's probably 15. And every time I put a video out, I lose more subscribers, which is really weird. But yeah, I keep getting those, and I don't know that it'll do anything. I think if those people that created the music want to do something, they can. But I know that if you monetize, you just don't get any monetization.
It was like one day me and a buddy of mine were working on the boat, and we were at his house, and he went into his shop and turned the music up, and I just turned the camera on and let it roll. It was just going to be a big wide shot of us doing stuff on the boat.
Yeah.
And no close-up shots or no nothing. Well, I went in there and I kind of did a little bit of editing to shorten it up, and I put it out there, and it had music on it that I didn't even catch. And it went ding. So I went in there and I deleted all the audio.
I think you gotta mute the audio or change the music that you had.
It was coming from a radio, so I just deleted all of the audio, everything. And then went into YouTube music and just filled in the gaps and just let it roll.
So I just learned about the YouTube music, but Michael told me he used the YouTube music on one of his videos, and he still got.
Sometimes you can get a claim because they don't update it as fast as they should.
And I mean, obviously, it doesn't affect me because I'm not a monetized channel. I know that the claims will affect those who are monetized because then you don't get the monetization for that particular video.
Unless you change it.
Yeah. And it can be something detrimental if the person that created the music wants to pursue or whatever. But aside from that, I don't think it's a big deal. Copyright claim.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's the word.
He said copyright strikes, but yeah, I had copyright claim. Dan River says, I have to put my readers on the live stream. Thank you. Jay Fox, J Fox. J Fox. Well, that just sounded bad and worse the second time I said it. I went to say J Fox Hunter. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. I wanted to see what Shirley T just said because I only read part of that. 2007 was the.
Was that the year that the drought?
Yep,
Okay.
it was terrible. Yep, that's what. Yep.
I actually had 2005 in my head, but I knew that wasn't right, so I wasn't gonna. Can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's great. And then in New Hampshire, like I said, there was that town of Hill, and same thing. It just kept flooding on them and everything because it was sat actually down real low in the valley, and they actually just evacuated everybody out of there. And I think there was one person that refused to leave or whatever, and but they just got rid of everybody, and then the town just kept flooding. And then once it dried out, and all that's left is the foundations and stuff,
Right.
which is still cool. So they use it now for like mountain biking, and it just came back to the
Right.
land use and stuff. So I think that's awesome.
So I guess that guy's quit going around in circles on us in the boat.
You see why I come here? It's just usually it's quiet.
Oh, until you get a bearded redneck to come down here and join you. Then it gets loud.
Yeah, sometimes like I had the really old man who was actually dying. That was see all my shades up there. That's where I normally would be standing. And when I'm up there, all the shades over here. Now I'm over here. Yeah, what's up with that? But yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm not a fan of having to drive all over the place trying to find a place to fish. Um, so. And then when you do like this, when you drive all this way, for me it's 45 minutes or ish, and you come out here and you can't even fish off the bank. Or luckily I can either go to the other side or I can go down the road. But it's disheartening because you get all the way out here and you're like, now I can't even fish, and there's nowhere else to go unless you want to wade through snakes and alligators.
Well, bring you a weed eater.
My sister bought me one time, but it doesn't touch that. And that grew pretty fast. That's pretty high.
I'd bring a weed whacker.
Yeah, it would have to be a real hefty duty one. She gave me one of those. It was like
battery operated.
Yes, battery operated, and it had the plastic thing on it, and it wouldn't be spool out on its own, and it just wasn't strong enough for this. But when it floods again, then it'll be all cleared out again.
Yeah, it's low. Everything's low.
Thank you, Captain Morgan. It says, happy birthday. I'm sending you a big cat. I appreciate it. You floating it down the river my way? Absolutely. Damn River Boys, I'm just leaving my copyright claim videos up. If I ever get close to being monetized, I will start taking them down. Yeah, exactly. A huge happy birthday from Joe. Thank you very much. I love the balloons. I appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, I hadn't gone live and I'm sorry, I'm just dripping. I'm literally, as I get up close, you can see I'm literally dripping with the sweat. But I hadn't really done a stream in a while on my own channel, so I just thought I'd pop up. That was quick.
Deer flies.
Oh. Those buggers hurt too.
Yeah, they hit me hard.
Oh, really? Just going down the trail?
I didn't even make it past the gate.
Oh, well, there is an outhouse up there.
I got a truck.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just open the doors. I open my front and my back doors, and that's it. Yeah, exactly what I do right there. So I always park a certain way because everybody should know by now. I generally always have to go to the bathroom for some reason, not so much today, but I always park in a way that I can just open my doors and pop a squat. I do need to get the pea palace, palmetto cats, and his wife uses it. Anna uses one a lot, I guess. But I do need to get one. I think it would be quite handy to have. So, Tina Ladybug, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm here with Daddy Duck. Actually surprised me with a visit. He had said in the chat several times he was going to pop in to visit. And he goes, Lori, I think you need a surprise guest. And the first time I read it, because I couldn't see, so now I had to go get the magnifying glasses so I could see. But my phone was dark and I was getting a glare, so I couldn't see any of the chat. Now my phone came back. But I thought he said, oh, you need a special quest. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't had a special quest or an adventure. No, he said, you need a special guest because he was in town. So he did come down. So Tina Ladybug came in to say hello. So
oh, hey, Tina.
So Matt is here. Daddy Duck is here. He's sweltering as I am. He's picking up some of the shade on the back.
I weigh about 600 pounds more than she does, so I'm sweating hard.
It is tough out here. It is tough out here today.
Become deer flies.
Yep, deer flies.
They followed me out of the woods.
Yeah, they're right here under mine. So we've been just popping and I was trying to keep the phone shade, which apparently now, even it's not even in the shade, but yet the screen came back. So, but yeah, it's really hot over here. But I'm probably not going to stay live for too much longer. Anyway, I want to get home and get my AC as well. I'm sure you do too.
I've been out in it all day.
Yeah.
So I've been out in this heat all day.
Yeah. I went to go get my brake work done, so I haven't really been out other than doing this live stream. So, but thank you all very much for the happy birthdays. I'm actually going to let Matt come up front and center.
What am I doing?
I guess saying hello, goodbye.
Hey guys.
So we're wet, sweaty.
We don't matter. But yeah. Hey, listen. Thanks for letting me come down. Seriously.
No, I appreciate it.
I don't get to meet. I've met a few YouTubers. Most of them are from out of state.
Yeah.
So to meet somebody, I met you. We met last summer, I believe, when we actually met up for the first time and just sat down and talked.
Was it last summer?
It was last summer.
Yeah, and we didn't get to visit very long.
No, I had to get home, and you had things to do. And
by the time I got there, it was kind of late. Yeah. That was quite a drive for me to come up.
So when I do get a chance to, I know somebody's close. I want to say,
yeah,
just get over there, just say hey,
exactly.
Kind of thing. Because I think I got him. Yeah.
Ooh, good catch, right in your beard.
Right in the beard.
Snacks for later.
Yeah. But to me, because it's fun. I mean, we see each other on lives. We watch each other's videos. We know we know who you are. But to
do the meet and greet.
To actually sit down and say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's
and then the more you do it, like the first time maybe it was a little awkward. And then now it's like a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
And then now by the next time I'll be in the boat.
You had me meet in some dark park. I mean, and it was just weird. And,
yeah.
And I'm shy like that. I don't like meeting women in dark places.
It wasn't dark. So the next
time. It was a big old, it was a park. It was a
pavilion.
It was a pavilion park.
It was a boat landing, just like this. It's a boat landing just like here.
I'm just joking. But yeah, it's just nice to meet people.
Yeah.
And I like what Palmetto Cats is doing with the
meet and greets on the island.
On the island.
Mm-hmm. With the locals.
Right.
Yeah.
But what we need to do is like they do up in Pennsylvania and have a rendezvous.
Yeah, I like that. And I love Pennsylvania.
And have
it's just
try to get more of the South Carolina YouTubers together and just.
But you got to find a place that you can do it, and then it's finding everybody to get that time together to do it. I mean, that's just an undertaking. I don't know how they managed to get it done, but.
Well, I think one of the guys, he owns the property, so that's kind of the mainstay there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna let you, I guess, finish this live stream. I'll let you get packed up. I can help if you like, but I'm gonna head on back to the
I don't blame you.
Hotel.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, it's just too hot. It's too humid.
Guys, y'all have a good evening. Appreciate y'all coming in, and y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, I'm gonna be in touch with you about doing that river trip, though. I will.
Swamp trip.
Are you
It's
swamp,
a swamp trip.
But but Mondays and Tuesdays probably are they not? Because you
You
work
just have to call me
to decide, see what your schedule
to
is.
figure out a date. I can pretty much set my schedule.
Okay.
I just need to have some advance so I can call somebody and say, hey, I cannot work today. I got something planned.
Yes. Okay.
I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Or I have a fishing appointment. Or a duck hunting appointment. But I got an appointment I got to make.
Yes, and I can't do it today. Yeah. All right.
All right, y'all be good.
All right, we'll make that arrangement for sure.
Yeah. Oh. You need anything for I leave? Need a bottle of water?
No, I'm actually gonna boot scoot, whatever.
Boot scoot and boogie.
That's the one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut this down. And I'm gonna go because I gotta work tomorrow myself. So, and oh my God, I was sweating all day.
I gotta work tomorrow and then drive back home. Get home, pack up again in 2 more days. On the other end of the state.
All right, thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Have a safe trip.
You too. Be careful out here.
All right, I am actually gonna usually Alvin's birthday too. Put my glass back on. It's so hot, and I think I've just had enough. Thank you, Dan, very much for being in here. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. LG saying happy birthday to Alvin. Happy birthday, Alvin.
Never leave home without him.
That's too funny. Yes, I just found it. So your birthday and my birthday are on the exact same day. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday to you as well. But I'm gonna call it quits because man, oh man, I can't even. I gotta get my AC and go get a nice ice cold. Well, actually, I just put ice in my coffee. So, but it's too quiet on the water. It's not doing anything. But you know what? I got to enjoy just catching up with everybody. I did want to come on. Like I said, I hadn't done a live stream over here in a while. I've been on my Costello Outdoors, so I don't know when or what, if we'll do another live anytime soon, but you can always watch there. Check him out if you have not subscribed over there, because you just never know. We just pop up. For me, I just don't have signal in most of the places I go, or I don't have really anything going on. It's very, very, it's like the luck of the draw to catch a fish in a live stream. So, Joe, hello. That was Daddy Duck 365, Matt. So you can check out his channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in all of that, he's in South Carolina. He actually lives about almost 2 hours from me. But we had met once before, and he works. Sometimes he comes down here for work. So he was in my area, and he actually drove 30 minutes out of his way just to pop in and say hello here. So that's nice. And we have been for almost a year now planning a time that I can get into the boat with him and take a trip down the Santee Swamp. Because, I enjoy the nature and wildlife and all of that. So I don't ever get any views on that stuff, but that's what I enjoy. So it'd be fun to do. But yeah, so happy birthday to you as well, Alvin. Thank you all very much for wishing us the happy birthdays. And I am actually going to cut this out. Thank you, Squirrel. I appreciate it. But I appreciate everybody that was popped in and was watching. Always. I always appreciate. So, but with that, I'm going to close this down. And now, finally, I get a breeze. But I'm gonna scoot out of here. So I will see you all downriver on this side or the other.